Hi, welcome to the daily analysis with volume profile price action auction theory. Today is February the 9th, and let's start with Dow Jones. As we can see here, and as we talked some days ago, we are in this rectangle with a great resistance, this price action resistance, just in the point we are, 34,213 to 34,238. So what are the targets for today? Very similar to the targets of yesterday. The higher target will be this price action zone, 34,414, and if it's broken, we could go to, if it's only the price is relaxing, is resting for a while, perhaps we could see the projection of this pullback to 34,898. If the price can break this price action zone, it could rebound and go to lower targets. What are these targets? First one, this point, this high volume node about 34.90, and the target below, the most clear target will be 33,984 approx. So here we can see the weekly VWAP. It's very important. The price yesterday, the price touched this line and rebounded. So let's see this, how the price, if the price goes down again, we must put an eye on this point, the weekly VWAP. About S&P, we can see the price is walking along this uptrend, is respecting this uptrend, and the max level of this week, we have exactly here the current weekly VPOC at 4,195. It will be the lower target, but it must break this uptrend line. We also can see we have this trend line, so it's drawing a wedge, a cradle, and you know that when it's broken, it's very violent. It used to be a very violent movement. About higher targets, let's see what happens if the price touches this downtrend line, and next point, this price action zone between this all daily VPOC 4,192 to the max of last week, about 4,209. The projection of all of this pullback will be 4,275. Okay. About Nasdaq the same. We have here an uptrend line. Of course, here there is another more important uptrend line. Now we can see the price is far from this uptrend, so let's consider this a small uptrend line. We can see also this downtrend line, and as in S&P, let's see what happens when the price touches this point. We can rebound or break. If it breaks, first point will be this weekly VPOC 12,805, and the next one, the maximum of last week, 12,934, and the projection of this pullback 13,236. Lower targets. The main target will be of course, this price action zone between the current weekly VPOC 12,542 to 12,497, and the next one, this final VWAP line, weekly VWAP line of last week, has not been touched. So let's see what happens if it breaks and could go to 12,409. About light oil. Light oil, we have here, there is a great target. We have almost touched this point, this high volume node. It's still a target, 78.99, and if it breaks, next step will be perhaps this zone, this all weekly VPOC at 80.12, and next step will be the final of weekly VWAP 80.95. About lower targets, first of all, this price action zone about 77, 88, 87. Next step, this final of VWAP line 77.4, and then a high volume node or high volume zone rectangle between 76.72 to 76.15. Okay, and let's go with gold. Gold is still on the same zone. Perhaps this is it's drawing a wedge or a channel. We don't know. It could be both things. But you know that when it breaks, it's usually a violent movement. Then let's see what happens. About higher targets, still the same. This weekly VPOC final 1,911. Next step will be 1,931. Prices below, targets below, the price 1,886, and this point 1,867, and last one 1,844. Now, last instrument, DAX. DAX has begun with a strong movement. Yesterday we were drawing this cradle, this triangle, and we said beware, but because if we break this point and there is volume enough, we could reach even this point, 15,763. Let's see if is enough volume to try this adventure and the price rise to this point. If it can't, if the demand disappears and the offer appears, first point, this price action zone 15,587, second point 15,516, and the last one, this high volume rectangle on 15,398. Well, that's all. Good luck and see you tomorrow. Bye.